items. Of course, he wants items, but like, he doesn't have to get too many, and Meepo is definitely one of those heroes that will absorb all of that farm on the map. Winter Wyvern is actually an excellent pick here. It's just another great way to get rid of the troll ultimate that goes down here. And for some reason, I want to think Pain Gaming are going to be real smart with this one. And if they have this kind of player, I think right now Naga or PL would be an amazing pick right now. Maybe not PL because there's still a lot of clear for him. But Naga I think is a lot better, a lot stronger in this game right now. There's so much that a Naga could do. They already have the troll in the safe. They'd have to end up running troll in the mid against the Void Spirit's not exactly a reliable thing. You could actually run Naga mid maybe, but like it's just they're looking for their mids, and I guess Pain Gaming, they must have been really relying on this Meepo, because now that I think about it, Meepo was perfect. The Winter Wyvern does get picked up though. That's usually one of the better counters against the Meepo, but like if you're good enough on Meepo, you will jump that Winter Wyvern every single team fight. But we won't have a Meepo in this game. 50 seconds left in the reserve time picks. I still like No Ping's draft a lot. We're going to see the Ember Spirit picked up here. So it's going to be Ember versus Void. Now, I've talked about this quite a lot, actually. The big thing about it's not Ember versus Void. Oh, no, it is Ember versus, because they ran Randy in the safe last game. They'll probably do it again. So anyway, Ember versus Void, the big thing I like to talk about when it comes to this is that like Ember is really good against the Void Spirit, because Void Spirit, all visibilities are magic damage, but they do moderately low damage in the early phase, and then Ember Spirit, all he has to do is just spec his shield, and no matter what, you don't want to expend all of your mana on Void Spirit to get rid of that shield. HFN will just continue to farm in the mid because he's just got the shield down, and Void Spirit, you don't want to break the shield because that's just remaining. It's just a hard thing. You don't want to burn mana to break a shield.
5 seconds remaining.
All Void Spirit's abilities aren't exactly low mana spells. They're all pretty high mana spells, and you just can't be burning mana. That's literally it. So I like the Ember Spirit pick. It's a very good one that sustains moderately well against the Void Spirit. I still would have felt that if they just ran it, it would have been great. It would have been a mid troll, or it would have been a mid Naga. So it would have been a relatively hard, but maybe the Winter Wyvern actually kind of scared them on that line as well. But I'm not exactly attested to the Ember Spirit. We actually got the Sensei Spirit as well. Nice Sensei Ember set. Does have the Divine Rapiers though. I've got those on. Because I think the Ember set that comes with the Sensei actually has the nunchucks, and they make a different sort of attack sound. It's like one of the few items in Dota 2 that actually change the attack sounds of certain items and such. The Rubic Arcana I don't think actually changes any right clicks. I don't think any of the Arcanas actually change the sound of right click. It's all the same. Oh, maybe except for the PA one, because when you hear the crit, obviously that changes it. That's whatever. That's the crit. Not just the normal, right? Look at you. Your Ember gets to spin, and mine didn't. Blessed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2 of the StarLadder Minor No Ping versus Pain Gaming. We've already got the draft and completion underway. Looks like it will be the mid Void Spirit. What? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, looks like... I like it. I like it a lot. Looks like we're gonna... Ooh. That's fine. It's fine. But it looks like we've already got No Ping maybe trying to make a little bit of a play here. The Thorlooker does have the Observer Ward here. They might be trying to put some aggressive warding down already, but... Anyway, Tavo's gonna be on that Beastmaster. More. It's like Pain. They're lined up. They don't want him to steal their outpost this time. But here's the thing about the outpost, alright? If you have a Quelling Blade, all you have to do, well, these two lower trees here, and then you easily end up getting this outpost taken. You can also quell this tree here and get it too. Really wanted to, but I don't think you're really going to be able to. But in reality, if you're anywhere within this circle, basically, yes, you will basically get the outpost. Pablo already tried to throw out a high five, loses his second boar. Yeah, there it is. Guy 5 indeed, though. Thorlicker comes in. Let's start applying the slow on Mandy here. And they actually have the Remnant picked up for 40R. And this is going to give them the kill on 444 at least. Will they? The kill with the boar. Okay. They wanted 40R to get the first blood here, but they can't leave the runes unattended as well as the lane. So 40R will TP to the mid. He actually still manages the block. There's already a BM tip going out. Beautiful, beautiful BM. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. All right, so already in the mid, we see the Flame Guard spec'd up. I mean, yeah, it only blocks, what, 80 damage at 1? But Remnant does 80, exactly 80 damage. You expend 85 mana for a... how much is this? 80 shield. There's a 5 mana overall net loss. But still, you're expending mana to break a shield. You don't really want to do that. I say that as he threw a Remnant down to try and confirm the range creep. That's what you want to use your mana for, though. You want to try to confirm all these range creeps as hard as possible. Yeah, there you go. Wow, 40R actually doing real good on this. Ready. Back out in the bot, though. Morphling. He's got to be a little bit careful, but, you know, most morphs, they end up going for morph at 1. You'll have the slow and insidious HP regen that comes from just having the tango, but King RD... not really afraid of this. He's got purification. And they'll just continually apply damage to this. Dunhai even has Fade Bolt at 1 as well, so... yeah, no ping. I think their draft is still pretty solid. They have great purge. It's just so much purge. You know what? I want to talk about Morphling, though, alright? The fact that... okay, so when the vote comes around for the Battle Pass International, which should be in about approximately 3 months from now, alright? I think that people need to vote Morphling for the Arcana, because if they don't vote Morphling for the Arcana, we're still going to have the most cruddily looking texture for a Morphling ever, because if you get an Arcana, you technically get a rework. And I think if you get the Arcana, if we get the Arcana on Morphling, he'll get this rework. Indirectly, of course.
You have been denied.
Oh, this is so effective. Flame Guard spec'd up. Actually gets the rune on 40R, and I think 40R... oh, just barely living there. He does have to pop the Fairy Fire, but there is a rune in the bot here. He's going to regen up so hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gospel. Still playing it a little bit hard here, but there was the heal. He's still shifting to Agi, though, so he actually literally just didn't heal. They're trying to apply some pressure here. I love this very aggressive dire ward already that's in this lane. Just see so much with it, though. Back up in the top, they are going to try to go on Thorlicker, but he's a very fast boy. It's 292 against the now 287 with the -3 with a sticky napalm on there. 305 in melee form. Wants to go on Tavo, but still not going to get it. Thorlicker's still getting out. Very hard game for most of the side of no ping, but again, they got the first blood. That's a huge advantage. Not to mention it was on 40R as well. I loved it's just he's got a bottle. He's got his 1 null talisman. He's gonna go for the second one, but HFN, he understands the situation. He's actually gonna hold his level 4. Nah, never mind. He goes for the good old sleight of fist here. Pretty standard to see Sleight of Fist picked up now too, because Sleight of Fist does the bonus hero damage. We saw it for like maybe one whole patch how effective it was. Thorlicker top here, actually. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Gets slowed out by Mandy, and Mandy trying to find the clicks here. He will get him with the Purifying Flames, but 444 is going to be killed as well, but a shared bounty overall, so it's actually not the greatest. Back in bottom, though. Gospel again. Getting low. He can't play against this high burst, high damage potential lane. So much so that the Winter Wyvern actually went for Cold Embrace. All right, I want you to go to the Winter Wyvern real quick. Click on the Winter Wyvern and tell me, does she have a head on your screen? What the heck? This isn't fair. Why Winter Wyvern is bald? Oh, this isn't fair. I don't know why my Winter is bald. That's... At least we know that you had the Timbersaw one, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So I know you had the Timbers. Anyway. Well, it looks like 40R He's having a really easy time in this lane now. It's just, oh, hang on. HFN getting low. He walks into the remnant and just dies. There's the BM tip immediately. So good. So good. 4DR, he's actually level 6. He's, oh my god, the bounty rune was still here. He gets the refill. He's gonna use this. He's gonna walk bottom to end up helping Possible, who's getting extremely low down here. But again, you're Morphling. You shift into strength, you're good to go. R comes in, he's got the jump available. No, he drops the remnant, gets the taunt, and the second jump as well. Get the kill in the celebratory gong, and even more tips are coming up. But that's not a BM1, that's more of just... That's also a friendly. Oh, the BM tips. 444. I think pull it up down here, but I don't think you're really going to be able to escape this physical damage, but they slow. The Master Boars are slowing down as well, but Tavo now has a bunch of stacks of fervor against him. Not going to go and double up the chase here. 444 actually has 5 stacks, so purge it off immediately. Just gets the mana. Thorlurker's like, all right, I got to go. Not going to happen. Hill goes down. That's the level 3 in the spears. And that's the BM tip right there. Celebratory gong as well. There's those B. Ah, yeah, look at those spicy tips. Here's a good tip for you, though. Should have TP'd, Tavo, because now we have HFN coming in. The purge comes through to get the root. We'll end up getting Tavo with a remnant jump.
You must train harder.
Plus, I think they'll just apply a great pressure to this tower, too. They have the cannon in the top. Sorry, the seed creep. Catapult, if you want to call it here. ERD level 5. I don't think KJ will be able to get out of this one. Yeah, that's a lot of burst damage. And Winter Wyvern brought up into the middle of the fray. It's going to go down. Possible can't do anything about it. South breaks. Bill 40R does come in. He wants to help out. He's got the remnant available. He's going to go in Dunhigh first because that's the most achievable looking target. Does have a second blink charge and wants to wait until he can get both heroes, and he will get both heroes. ERD takes that burst damage. The celebratory gong already thrown out. Back up in top though. Tavo just getting chased down. HFN stayed in this lane. They'll trade off laner for a Rubik. I think HFN, I mean, Pain are coming out on top on these trades. That's like purely obvious here. Dunhigh's gonna TP into the mid now. He wants to get level 6. 5-5 even. Like, Pain are just leading in the tower advantage. Looks like they're also leading in the CS advantage. Morphling is 33 and 9 in comparison to Troll, who was 39 and 12. Tavo running 22 and 7 in comparison to the 36 and 4 of the Omni Knight. And plus Tavo has died twice. So very hard for him. Gotta make that comeback because the 2 kills on the Troll are the 2 kills on Tavo, except one of them was on the Bat Riders. But even then, though, he's gotten 2 kills total in this. KJ coming in, the remnant, not gonna land, but I don't think it matters. HFN just getting bursted down. He can't jump away.
You seem to have.
I don't even think you needed KJ on this one. There was a DD on 4DR. He went ham.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
2-3 minutes and then
I was gonna say it looked like Omni Knight was in trouble here, but he heals himself up. He's got level 2 Heavenly Grace as well.
you can't go from
Extra Possible. Morphs into the Omni Knight here, but little does he know he's at moderately low HP here. He doesn't hit himself with the Heavenly Grace just quite yet. Go ahead and burst the range creep though. Now he hits him with the Heavenly Grace. He's already like max strength. He's like mostly strength right now. Possible to, yeah, it shifted the Agi. What are you doing, bud? Back in mid. They do manage to get the kill on the Winter Wyvern. 40 are getting moderately low as well. Don't think they're going to be able to really chase him down though. HFN with that the 3-man rotate helping him out a lot here, but I can't get over the fact that Cosmo is constantly being aggroed in this lane. He's out of strength to shift into, and King RD, he'll get him. BM tip being thrown out already. Paid gaming. They love them tips. They love them tips.
Dire's top tower
Spicy,
is under attack.
spicy tip. 6 and 7. Oh, jab back in the mid though. 444 getting jumped on by 4DR again. Although they do manage to take the southeast outpost, so there is going to lag. But at the same time, HFN ready to make their response, and 4DR not want to be around for this one.
Under attack.
Aggressive remnant being thrown down. They want to end up trying to take
Radiant's bottom tower
bounty rune.
is under attack.
Aggressive remnant mid.
Dire's
Fires though.
is under attack.
Defend drops, shield. Still, see, look at that. You have one set of Splinter Blast, doesn't burst it down. He throws down his Resonant Pulse, doesn't burst it down. There's still damage absorption on this Flame Guard. Jump away though. It's an Arcane Rune at the bot. In the meantime, the tower goes down in the bot lane. Sure, it costs Bolt went up to the top lane to farm for a little bit. He also got the top tower in that meantime, but still, it's just... You could see the farm. You could see the... let's go to the net worth. You could see the net worth change already, just obviously there. The Troll still leading at the top. 40R is second. Morphling is fifth. This is a exact mirror of the last game where we saw that there was no gold available side of the cores here, except he's not underneath the Beastmaster this time. Underneath the StarLadder in comparison.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They've got 4 heroes in this mid though. They want to get a gank on anybody who jumps in. Don't think they're gonna get him though. 40R reads the situation pretty well here, and that he can't see the rest of the heroes on the map.
Well, they could just be going 4 heroes.
Except for the fact that he has a ward here, so he sees this perspective. But Ember Remnant jump out. They'd be a part of the Winter Wyvern coming in here. Winter not 6 yet though. They do manage to find a roar on the back lines, and immediately 444 goes down. We see his celestial body dipping into the world there. But there's no roar for 40 seconds or 80 seconds, and 40R now in a bit of trouble. Is going to be lifted back, but he's going to go straight for Dunhai. He might as well kill somebody while he's at it. Do manage to steal Resonant Pulse, so that will hold over some needed. KJ. Oh, man. Mandy drops the ultimate, throws out a high 5 here, and I think with Mandy just continually clicking KJ in this, he's just dead. Tries to get out. He actually didn't get rooted immediately because he's only level 1 for the root. But even then, it only ups it by 2%. But looks like they'll at least get 1 for 1 here. Dunhai will end up... Well, Morphling does come in. He's actually forced into the Ember. They get the kill on HFN. That's huge. And they're going to get more, though. They're looking for the Omni Knight King RD. He's got a Quelling Blade. He's going to quell that tree to try and get out of here, but it gets hit by the boar. The slowest there. The Remnant as well. King RD. He's going to go down for this as well. And Gospel just morphing into the Ember. He's just gotten all this extra potential. That's with the Flame Guard. Flame Guard is such a good spell. Steal. It's actually max level Flame Guard, too, so it does a lot of damage per second. That is 6 damage per second. So... yeah, Morphling, he's got his target. He'll morph in the HFN anytime he wants to win a team fight. That being said, though, it's down for 2 minutes. Be a little while. This one, they're not done yet, though. They have a Dominator on top, though. They don't have Roar. Now they do. They want it, though. The Remnant not available. They dropped the Roar. They dropped the Lasso. A little bit of miscommunication there, but they get the kill either way. I mean, Lasso and Roar, they both have pretty much the exact same cooldown. They do manage to get Dunhai off on the sidelines, and easy kills. Easy kills. It is stinging. And already no ping. They're taking the series. He's the series, I guess. They're having a relatively all right time getting the comeback at this point. This is just the power of the fact that you have 2 heroes with great stunts. And then Morphling. You have a Morphling. Like, do your heroes have really good abilities? Play Morphling. Win game. Back in the mid. RD, I don't think he knows that KJ is sticking around here, but I don't think you want to drop a Winter's Curse for this team fight. However, 444 might be in more trouble than we think. Boilerker does not have a stun, though, so they can't get him out. But he'll take back the outpost, though, under the guise of the fact that the Troll is actually on the low ground underneath him. Actually gonna go for the Battle Fury still. I like this build for the Trolls. It's hard for him to farm. You don't really want to go for the Maelstrom. Battle Fury is still a good overall item. Of course, something I do like to talk about a lot is the fact that the Chrysalis is now 45 damage with 20% chance to crit and 20% chance to crit. Yeah, 20% chance to crit for 150%. A Demon Edge is 2200 gold and gives 42 damage. It's already being thrown out too. Bird comes through. They know the Bird's here. They actually don't get it because the heal heals them up. That's 6 gold for Bird. But you know, Chrysalis, it's 45 damage, 2130 item versus a Demon Edge, a 2200 item. 40R, he's hanging out a little bit too close to comfort here, and he doesn't know the rest of the team is here, but they do manage to miss the roots. Stinging. Stinging indeed. GG Prance is just continually being thrown down by HFN. And they're like, yeah, nice job missing that spell, dude.
see.
Big old spider web in front.
You have the ground.
Anyway. Looks like no ping though. They're going to play it a little bit more careful now. Cosple wanting to get the shotgun up online first before he ends up getting another re-engagement. Cosple's only 11 as well. A quick gander at the levels. The Troll is also 11, but you got the Void Spirit at 11, the Beastmaster at 10. Your Ember Spirit's at 10, and your Omni Knight is 8. And your Omni Knight's continually struggling to farm on this side lane creep here. Grove Bow, Net, Pupil's Gift. Actually, Gift is probably one of the best things you could probably put on your Morphling. I imagine he'll keep the Grove Bow, though. Yeah, he's going to keep the Grove Bow. Once he has the shotgun up, that'll be a huge extra chunk of damage, so long as he gets one right-click off first. Love me them celebratory gongs. Looks like the first item for Beastmaster was actually... And the next item, he's got the Helm with the Dom. Got great move speed with Helm of Dom, actually. Dire drop a scan. But somebody is around. But Mandy with the Battle Fury, he's going to clean up this creep wave real quick here. Mandy. Find Thorlicker. Immediately. He's going to try to get out of here, but the Purge is going to be there, and Mandy drops the ultimate to make sure they get the kill. Troll ult, another very low cooldown spell, but in this transaction, they might be getting something mid, but... Actually, 40R. He might be going down here. Drop the Remnant, though. He gets the range creep. That's just the most important thing. Kill range creep, win Dota. Now they have the shotgun online. Morphling with the E-Blade, and not to mention, no ping actually is in the Roach. I didn't even see. Roach is just dead. 40R actually is going to go for, well, looks to be the Solar Crest build, because he does have the Medallion to Courage. He's actually 100 gold away from the Solar Crest, too. Now he's got the Solar Crest. The Courier's coming in. But I like this build a lot. It's 40R, I mean, not 40R, but general. Void Spirit doesn't do the most amount of damage. Of course, when you are buffed by the Alpha Wolf and the bone being around the Beastmaster, attack speed being that bone of damage, it's just a lot of extra damage, but he doesn't have the great damage. Solar Crest burns away the big boy armors that everybody has, and he's gonna be great with this one. Not to mention, he's also happy he got the Pupil's Gift. BD active, he wants to go straight for this Omni Knight. Taunted in here, ripped down. He is gonna be shotgun, but will still eat the dirt. HFN though, gonna be in trouble here. Actually, they morphed into the Omni Knight, so he doesn't have the ability to get the counter catch here, but they do manage to steal the blink jump. Rubik here, but I don't think Astral Step's gonna help him win this. And yeah, meanwhile, all this is happening. Thorlicker wasn't even in the fight. He's down here in the bot, just farming the creep wave, looking for his blink dagger. That's gonna be the next big thing for them. They find the Remnant. Shotgun though goes out, but for some reason it dealt no damage to the Rubik. All because they hit him with the false promise. No damage. That's a great way to disengage that shotgun damage if the Oracle was quick enough on the spell. It is level 2 as well, so it has a 13-second cooldown. The shotgun, see what's the cooldown on? 20 seconds, so it'll be up almost every time he wants to use the shotgun. Once over with a carry on point. Like smoke. Small smoke actually on the side of no ping. Both supports ready to maybe try to get a counter engagement here. Mandy hanging out in the mid. Time being, he's actually got his Yasha now. Pain are X-pinging hard that there's somebody up here. You know this one, the claw is going to be picked up, and they're going to disengage from this one. I think you still keep the Growth Bow. You want the attack range, yeah. Possible TP out. Pain, they do a small smoke of their own. Actually, no, they're not. They're just lined up for it. It's like, Desolator's next on the Void Spirit. Oh, there is a Roar immediately expended down in bottom, but it looks like it's just going to be immediately purged. That's the power of false promise. You got a catch, guess what? You don't. Round still in the mid. Not going to get that easy one-man kill in the bot. Almost got the tier 3 Necron actually for the Beastmaster. The Courier's bringing up. No ping. They're trying to put some advantages down on the floor here. They want to clean up as much as possible. They got the Solar Crest. The Desolator's going to be next. Jafen. Gotta be a little bit careful here, but I don't think you can really try to jump around as much as you want. He does have a Rennet for an escape. They do have the immediate jump in by Cosmo here. Cosmo at no HP. Oh, he shifts just in time. He does have the Aegis, though. The taunt's going to be on 444. They know they don't have False Promise, though. They want to get something done here, but the Remnant Steal is going to be there. HFN, he's not the one getting caught in, but he's still extremely slow. He gets hit by the shotgun, and the shotgun blast goes through. And they do find the lasso as well with Thorlicker coming in there. He didn't even have the Blink Dagger, and they get the kill. Worms indeed, and looks like that Blink Dagger now, Bat Rider, 200 gold away. Get this mid tower, they clean up house, and Pavo showing off his Mach 2 Necronomicon. He's going to have his Mach 3 Necron soon. Gospel still with the Aegis, almost getting bursted down, though. We saw how quickly his HP disappeared, but we also saw how quickly his HP comes back. Go straight into the Scotty next. They're going to get this bottom tier 1 tower finally. All the tier 1 towers on the side of the dagger have been removed, and no Ping. They are taking this game again. 15-9. Pain were leading at the game, maybe at like the 10-minute mark, but now we're at the 20-minute. 7K net worth lead on the side of no Ping. But that being said, at the 30-minute mark, no Ping came back around and won, so there's a chance that Pain could maybe do the same. We've got a little bit better cores as well this game round. HFN does a lot more damage. Speaking of which, he does get taunted up immediately, but will be cursed and disarmed, so he's not going to take the magic damage. When it's cursed, though, I think that'll end up killing him. Nope, they actually kill out the ultimate there, so now they know they have no false promise. Bat Rider just blink in, though, but the roar goes out immediately out on the troll. This is the big thing. They grab the taunt, the Heavenly Grace as well. Trying to disengage as much as possible. Does not have the shotgun yet. Another 10 seconds. Still has the Aegis. They want to burn this out, though. The Remnant not going to catch anybody. They still kill all 444. They trade out the Bat Rider, and they know there's no false promise again. They can easily jump in there. There's the Aegis, though. It fired as about 2-3 possible minutes until it's back up online again, but they do manage to get the taunt, but they know the rest of the team of Pain is nearby. Possible turns into the Omni Knight, gives himself the gift as well, and they're turning around. Heavenly Grace helps 444 get the, actually 444 just gets bursted down. Not even the shotgun blast. They do manage to have the shield available for the Rubik. Heals over for the time being. 40R is gonna have to heal himself to live through this one. They get the kill on Dunhigh, but I don't really know how 40R gets out, except for the fact that Cosmo still have the Omni Knight morph. They get the Godlike spree as well as the triple kill. Sick'em. Indeed, they do have the Bat Rider coming in with the Blink Dagger, bringing it back in and then Assimilate. Gonna help them finish it off. An ultra kill on Cosmo. I don't think you're gonna try to go for this rand. Because Troll will turn this around. They're giving the pings, they're giving a BM tip to Mandy because they're like, hey, feed him. I say that actually, Mandy just got hit with the shotgun and that dealt almost all of his HP there. I think you're gonna lose this tower. You've got the shotgun available, but the heal that comes out on this range creep, it'll keep this back door turned off at the moment. Now the creep is dead. They'll probably just get this last exterior tower here as it's practically dead already. Do that rotation and maybe they'll just reset. They've got 4 range creeps in top tower. There will be another creep wave coming soon. Possible playing with fire here, just shifting in and out of Agi right now. Winter Wyvern nowhere nearby, but the Scotty is now up on this Morphling. He's one beefy boy. He's got 1900 HP. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot because a lot of supports have around that number too. He's got 780 HP while in this in the heal here, but gonna shift some strength. But the Scotty's online. That's absolutely. The SNY though was picked up on the troll in the last fight though. It was shown a little bit, but didn't really help him too much at the end of the day. Looks like they do end up killing off the boar here. They're gonna take the outpost back top. Oracle really wants to get. Oracle really wants to end up getting to level 12 at this point. You want that false promise to be up a little bit more often because you could see in all these team fights how important false promise has been. And it's going to be even more important, especially since No Ping has just dropped a 4-man smoke on the sidelines and Beastmaster probably going to be the bait, but doesn't look like there was a ward to scout it out. No Ping are looking for anyone to hunt here. They do see that the ward was placed on the high ground there and KJ will de-ward it, and I think that's enough for them to realize that there might be a problem here. Nope. Andy comes in. He's got Heavenly Grace, so they can't get the Bat Rider lasso, and Pain are going to counter smoke on the back lines. Maybe trying to find anybody else. They get the lasso, though, and they put him up on the hill. Mandy, he can't do anything. He's just stuck there. There's no force stats, no nothing. He's just up there. There's nothing he can do. Mandy's just out of this team fight, but Pain, they want to play around the fact that Mandy's up on the hill, but they can't quite do it. They still find the kills. I thought I heard a Winner's Curse, but I didn't. It was canceled the last second. They get an easy triple. And Mandy, they do kill a courier. Mandy just going to go throw the dance there, and he just gets hit with the shotgun. It just goes to show Heavenly Grace might not be the best either, because he was up on that hill for a long time. This isn't even an Arteezy game. Got clipped. Troll buys back immediately. There are buybacks available on everyone on the side of taking her, but there was a lot of gold that went up and down in that. We see the first tier 3 tower going down. Do manage to steal the Rift Nipples, but the shotgun goes out, kills Dunhai immediately. The buyback as well. To stimulate though, buying some extra time. Possible just clicking on the barrack, clicking on the towers, and Mandy, he's getting really low here. The slow is there though. It's going to be a lift out, but the Heavenly Grace steal as well. They're going straight for Dunhai again. The Winner's Curse as well. This kills off the Omni Knight. Drops the Essence Ring at the last time though. It's not going to happen anyway. Keegarthy still goes down. 444 goes down as well. They have to buy back immediately. They do end up getting 40R on the sidelines here. They want to go for Constable, getting pretty low. He doesn't have Aegis this time, but he's got a lot of strength to shift still, and he's at 4.6k, 5.1 strength at the moment. But Mandy just clicking away. The shotgun though is going to slow down this aggression, but he doesn't have enough to wait for him. He does in 2 seconds though. He's got 9 wand charges. He just can't get rooted, and he got first hit rooted, and he's just dead. That's the power of the Troll Warlord, but still, it's just, you just burnt so much to get these kills. Might be able to get Jay here, but still, there's a big gold change, even with those 2 buybacks. They were just support buybacks too, so overall 1.5k net worth. KJ, I see what he's doing here. HFN can kill you. And he is. You're rooted. You're dead. Like, remember, Cape ain't gonna save you. That's the exact same time as the Embrace, so you're dead. Sorry indeed. I don't know what you were doing there. I have no idea why you were still there.
Back to the roost.
The Wyvern does buy back though, because they know that this Roshan is up and online. They need to defend this. They have to defend this. Winner's Curse is available. Possible is just not up. They're not going to be able to counteract this Roshan. Thorlicker hanging out on the outside is going to be rooted up, so the method of stealing is gone though. 444 does have to pop False Promise, but I think he'll be fine here. I think we just see this. No, they drop the immediate ult, and that's HFN. They do manage to get him down, but Mandy gonna have to turn on his ult here. He has the DD rune. He's gonna go for Tavo. Tavo, no roar, no anything. He's just dead here. They do have to pop the heal though, and Tavo, I mean, he's just dead. He's gonna continually right click. There's no way he can get away from it. Going to work as much as possible here. Mandy can't keep caught out, but at the same time, neither can 4DR. The shotgun does go out though. 444 dies on the sidelines. They do dissimulate into the pit. Remnant, that's a really good Remnant, actually. Holds off any chance of getting brought in there. Actually, that's a Rubik Remnant. Mandy coming in. They drop the counter Remnant here. Jumps to the high ground, though. They do have the slow, and Constable clicking away the shotgun. Confirms it. Constable finally being alive here, and it looks like they want to get this kill on King RD, and they want it bad. Guess what? Even if you start the TP, you could still use the adaptive strength shot anyway. And I think you just chase this man down. You throw out the high fives. See the Centaur drop the stomp. Never mind. King RD goes down. The Essence Ring is not going to save him. And it looks like this Roshan. Now, no way they can ever contest this one. No Ping gets it. They'll take the Aegis on Constable. The cheese on the ground. Be on Tavo as well. So, no Ping. They played very, very patiently. Something that Pain seems to have a small lack of, but still at the same time, they were doing an all right job holding their own outside that pit. But as soon as Constable was back up and online, there was a nearby place he could TP and just destroyed him. That's the power of the shotgun. He's actually going to go for a butterfly next. They find the lasso immediately on HFN. There's no buyback, and I think this is it. See, no Ping. They're going to click down these buildings. The fort's going to be expended though, so the shotgun's going out from the tower.
Dire's middle tower
Really being up. Possible. They've got this. No Ping. They're clicking down the barracks here. The tower. Throw out the remnants. There's a lot of remnants actually just out here, but it's just the clicks. No Ping. They take this game. They take the series 2-0, and they will move it.
Radiant
Ed.
victory.
Pain Gaming are out. And This is actually insane. This is a much different game, though, in comparison to game 1. Because game 1, Pain were leading for a little while, but then they kind of just sloped down immediately, and then they lost good team fight. No Ping, they just won team fights, and they had like a little bit of a better draft. They had better disables as well. In fact, I don't think, looking at Pain's heroes, they had no disables. They had Troll Root.